right, welcome back to this edition of Lights Out. It's JT, boss of the family here with underboss Nemo, head shooter Envy. We tapping back in. We gonna get into this prediction bag. You feel me? You feel what I'm saying? How y'all doing?
I can't call it.
Okay.
Fan nigga.
Oh
Man,
shit!
what a night.
That's a fact. That's a
What a
fact. That's a
night.
fact. That's a fact. We didn't think about doing this until today, but we possibly would have did it before. But you live and you learn. So what y'all tapping in for? What we gonna do? You're gonna see the predictions for the upcoming cards right now. We're going to first of all we're gonna start out with the riot card. You know how it is. We're gonna Kane bearing gifts too. We're gonna break that card down. We're gonna talk about it, see how we feel about it. We're gonna go battle by battle, see what we can talk about, see what we get into, and then we're also gonna do max out 3. We're gonna do the same thing for that. And so
And
about
we also gonna figure out why the hell Envy is doing the Michael Jackson head tilt
because
for no
Envy and
reason.
me had a conversation that he is very anxious to have, and unintentionally pissed Envy off. Is what I did.
Okay, well, let's talk about it because I missed it. What's going on? Before we get
Okay,
into it,
so
what's going on?
we were talking about the riot card, and I feel that it's only necessary. We're going to go ahead and we're going to show this card. We're going to show this real quick. Bear with me just a second. Yeah, so if you can see my screen, can you guys see my screen? You can't see it. All right, give me just a second. Hold on. There it is. There it is. There it is. You can see the screen now. All right, bet. So you're on mute if you're talking, by the way. Everybody's on mute. But anyway, so here's what we got with this card as of right now. We're going to start at the bottom. So Severe versus Black Aladdin. How do we feel about this? I'm not familiar with Black Aladdin. I've heard of So Severe. I haven't watched a lot of his material, but I have watched some.
I fuck with Soul Severe. I've never heard of whoever the fuck what his name is. Black who? I'm high. The print is small. I'm sorry.
I'm not choosing no nigga named Black Aladdin because I didn't even like the fucking
Black
movie.
Aladdin.
I didn't
That's
even
his
like the
nigga
movie,
name.
so you're not going to get any brownie points from me. So no. And if his
This
name
nigga
is Aladdin,
name,
that makes it worse.
but his name is Black Aladdin.
So who's the white Aladdin or the Spanish?
Who the hell? Who the Mexican Aladdin?
Is there a
Y'all,
Chinese
we
Aladdin?
probably Japanese.
I've been sitting here talking this whole damn time, and I'm on mute, and I don't know how the hell I'm on mute.
This nigga here.
I didn't put myself on mute. Like, shit be doing shit for no damn reason. I didn't put myself on mute. Like, what the fuck?
If it's
Anyway,
one old nigga that hate AI, is that nigga.
I mean, like, this shit's stupid. Like, don't put me where the hell I didn't tell you to put. Like, whatever. All right, fuck it. Anyway, we here now. But so like I said, we got I don't know nothing about Black Aladdin, but yeah, I do know about So Severe.
Yeah, Soul
So
Severe is dope.
So is Black Aladdin based in the hood? That's another question. That's a whole other conversation.
That's a whole nother lights out segment because I got so many questions
I have a
about this
lot of
nigga
them. I have a
name.
lot of them now.
Yeah, like what? Okay, first and foremost, while we at it, what happened to creativity in battle rap?
oh shit.
This nigga's name is Black Aladdin. Like, bro, you couldn't be anybody else. You had to be Aladdin out of all people. Aladdin
Cause he
wasn't
can
even
show you the world.
fuck man, fuck all that. What
Sorry.
the hell you gonna ride on a magic car rug? Fuck
Yeah.
no,
You found one of them. You found one of
ignorant.
them shag carpeting
I
from the
hope he
old
fire.
72 deuce and a quarter.
I'm gonna check who
And
Black Adam
shit.
is. I hope he fire. I hope he fire. So I'm gonna find one of his battles and report on the next lights out to see if he fire or not.
It's a fact. It's a fact. It's a fact. It's a
I'm
fact.
gonna go with So Severe because his name sounds a lot less stupid than Black Adam.
But
It's
Soul
not Black
Severe is
Adam.
actually
It's Black
fire.
Aladdin. It's Black
It's Black
Aladdin.
Aladdin. If it was worse, it'll be worse if it was Black Adam.
If it was Black
sometimes.
Adam, I actually would have fucked
That
with it. The Black Adam is
Nah, if
bad
it was
motherfucker.
Black Adam, you know how like Black Aladdin is already a target. If your name is Black Adam and you're battling somebody that is a wordsmith with name flips,
What if his
it's a
name is
long
Black
night.
Adam and he's white?
Oh shit.
But what if that's his real name? Like, what if his real name is Adam Black, but
It
he
ain't
just
black. Yeah,
reversed
Adam
it?
Black. Wow, that's crazy.
His
All
name is
right, all
Black
right, all right.
Aladdin,
So
but he's
how
a
are we
white
calling
man.
that? How we calling that? What
So
do we think
severe.
off of? Like I said, I'm not familiar with one of them. I'm looking forward to getting familiar. So
I
what do we have?
I can't. I have to get familiar to actually give a comparison to that battle. I can't go one sided off the strength because Black Adam is Black Aladdin. If that nigga fire, then it's gonna be a whole different type of story. I would rather do my homework first, then to give that prediction. But I can't give that prediction at this particular point in time for that battle
That's
All
because I
right.
only know one. I only know one side of it. I don't know both sides, so I can't really give that
respectfully.
prediction.
Okay. So we got the Spot versus Shastafa. Nemo, I think you know a little bit about Shastafa, don't you,
That's
sir?
my dog, nigga. Shout out to Mustafa. Had a little one rounder in the spaces. That
Wait,
nigga taught me
wait,
some shit.
wait,
It's a
wait,
fact.
wait, 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 wait. Time out. Because what we not finna do is drive past the first fucking name that you said. That's what we're not gonna do.
What's that?
What the fuck is his name?
The spot.
Shastafa? Oh, the Spot.
Pause.
The
The
Spot.
pause. The pause.
What? You don't like the Spot?
I'm about to leave this motherfucker right now. I'm saying this right
Hey,
now.
that's the nigga's
This nigga
name.
finna
You
leave.
look
He
at
finna
me.
leave the stream on and just leave. He just finna walk
Because
off
that's
and
the
leave the
nigga's
stream
name.
on.
Like his name is the Spot.
The spot. That nigga incriminated himself. What's your name? The spot. Where the drugs at the
The
spot.
Spot.
What? What? No.
The one
Who
same
got the
thing.
drug? The Spot got the drug. What the fuck?
Can we stop saying this man's name, please?
So you don't want us to say the
What you
Spot's name because the Spot is pause
this
worthy to
nigga?
you. So if we
Wait,
say
how
the
is the
Spot, you
spot?
won't be upset.
How is the spot pause worthy? What you want to call him? What you want to call him? DS? Nintendo DS? The fuck? That's the man name. We gotta refer
Oh
to him
my
as his
god!
name. But
Bro,
if we being 100 with the predictions and shit, same thing. I know Shastafa and I battled Shastafa. Great battle.
Right, yes,
And
well.
I don't know who the spot is. So there's another one that I would have to do my
I'm not
homework
saying
on.
his name is pause worthy. I'm saying what?
That nigga say the what now?
What?
The what that boy name?
No, no.
This is
Shastafia,
already
because
starting off to be a
because
good start, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
Stay
Shastafia,
ladies and
tuned.
just
gentlemen,
because.
this is about to get grimy. Me and Envy been waiting to smoke for about an hour. Like we ready to go. All right, so everybody got Shastafa winning this, I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
Yep.
Okay, so the Spot, I'm sorry, but look forward to
Hey,
hearing you.
hey, wait a minute. Can we get like a little I have a request. If
What's
you
the
about to
question?
say a stupid ass name, can you allow us to at least be able to brace ourselves? Cause I don't know. The way this is going, I don't know if I can take another stupid ass name at this point. I don't know. I'm not
Well,
mentally prepared for
well,
this shit.
hold
Well, fuck
on.
it.
'Cause
Because if the next
Let's
nigga's
find
name is
out.
Clifford the Big Red Dog, we stopping the stream.
But wait, there's more.
If there's a nigga named Caillou or Clifford the Big Red Dog, we gotta stop this stream. We can't do this no more. We
What if it's
can't.
like Caillou the big red cat? Like, what if it's what if it's like stupid beyond egregious? If egregiosity is the word, that would be the spectrum of how stupid.
And I thought I
But he
had a cat
probably
named
fire
Caillou.
though. But he
exactly,
probably
like yeah,
look.
like
I said the same shit about Chicken Bob, and Chicken Bob is fire.
But here's the thing.
I
Chicken
hate
Bob
his
been Chicken
name, but
Bob
that
for
nigga is
years. Yeah,
fire.
but Chicken Bob been Chicken Bob for years. This nigga named
Hmm.
the circumference, whatever the fuck this nigga's name is.
Jesus Christ Almighty!
I'm pretty sure
What?
he just came up with that name and he couldn't think of one because all of his ass was taken. You know what? I got an idea. What you gonna call yourself? The Spot. What?
That's probably that's probably how he thought of it. And like, hey, hurry up! I need a name on the spot. Ooh,
There you go, right
spot.
there.
That's it.
All right, all right, all right.
I hope you
So
fire, my nigga. I'm gonna tell. I gotta
that's
see
a
the
fact.
battle.
That's a
You
fact.
better
That's
be. Ain't no hope. You better be fucking fired.
Where's my lighter? Oh, here we go.
oh shit. All right. So next up, one of my favorites. We've got Bad News versus Wise, and I fuck with Bad News.
Mm,
Shit.
Bad News
mm.
is one, and I hate when people call Bad News a new nigga. Bad News been around for a minute,
Bad news been
and
around for a brick.
and Bad News has what I like to call a very good one rounder versus Tay Rock, as well as we know him recently from the Bags and Bodies. You know, he has a couple of RBE debut, appearances that I think he did very well on. So I really, really fuck with Bad News. I fuck with Wise as well. I'm not as familiar with Wise, but from what I'm very like
I will say
whatever
this.
you want to call it's what you want to call it. But this
I,
battle right here, to me, I think is a sleeper battle. It's a
I,
sleeper for one of those standout battles of the
I
night.
will say this. Both of these niggas battle Rock, and both of these niggas got their ass whooped.
But they
Both.
held their own.
Wait. Both of these niggas battled Geechee, and both of these niggas got their ass whooped.
But they also held their own.
So, with that being said, if we're gonna do a law of averages, I'm
I
gonna
really
say
feel like you just wanted to say they got their ass whooped by both of them.
because this
Okay.
all plays into the same narrative. I feel like because there is so many parallels with their careers as far as the names they face. The only thing Bad News has over Wise is probably just bigger stages as far as like the leagues are concerned.
Right,
Hmm.
right.
But Wise is a dog for real. He really get busy for real, bro. And if Wise is on his shit and
Mm-hmm.
Bad News is on his shit,
Mm-hmm.
it should be a debatable battle. I can't choose between that, and I really don't even like Bad News. I'm gonna be 100% unbiased. I don't like Bad News.
You don't?
No,
I'm a fan of Bad News. I am a fan.
I fuck with Bad
I'm
News.
more of a fan of Bad News post rock battle. You with me?
yeah.
I'm more of a fan post rock battle than I was before rock battle.
Actually, I want to negate that statement. I don't want to say I'm not a fan of News because the only time I'm really a fan of Bad News is in his face-offs. I'll be 1,000% honest with you. That nigga could sell the shit out of a face-off. Every face-off he's in, I want to see the battle. But then when I
You
say
know,
battle,
bad news is goddamn bad news. If you see this, and I hope this is a clip. If you see this news, I really would love to have an interview because it's some shit with you I like to talk about. Like I really would like to have a conversation with you. News. So if you see that, hit me up. Let's make some shit happen.
News back on bullpen was crazy fire. That's
That's a
just my
fact.
personal opinion.
I first seen Bad News when he battled Suge on Bullpen,
Mm-hmm.
and that was a great battle.
Did
Yeah,
Suge
That
and
was a
Rex
great.
ever battle? I'm not Suge and Rex, but News and Rex ever battle?
I don't
no,
think so.
Because it was talked about, but I don't think it ever
it
happened.
was talked about. Him and Jay Murder was a
Yeah.
dope battle.
Right.
I don't know. I'm gonna say yeah, it's a toss up because it also like I said, one it depends on if it's a one rounder or not. That's one thing that it also depends on, which I'm assuming it is.
If it is off the strength of it, that still can be debatable because Wise Wise has a style that's very unique to him and only him.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, and knowing how Bad News is, this can be a sleeper battle. I like off of GP alone, I would edge it to Wise. Wise is a little bit more unorthodox than Bad News, but Bad News can get busy in them rooms though. So I'm gonna edge it the wise, but I'm not mad if anybody got bad news winning because that's a good ass battle.
Also facts.
All right, I'm going with news on this. If it's a one rounder, I'm going news. And if, if it's a one rounder, I got news going in a very close one rounder. If it's a 3 round battle, I have news 2-1 in a very, very good battle of the night. Not
I'm
battle
not
of the
mad at
night,
that.
very good battle.
But a great battle, yeah,
I'm not
Yeah,
mad at that.
yeah, yeah.
I ain't mad
That,
at that either.
so going towards we got Justice versus I think is that Justice? Is that what it is?
Yeah,
All right, versus Di the Henny Man.
Lucky told us a lot about Justice, and I had watched a few of his battles since Lucky told us about him. And it's no Merlin bias, so that goes out the window. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I do think Di is fire, but I can honestly say in this particular battle, Justice might end up beating the shit out of Di the Henny Man. I love Merlin. Shout out to my Merlin nigga. Shout out Di the Henny Man. Shout out Do or Die Battle League. You know the vibes. But at the same time, Justice has a way that he puts together a punchline, bro. Like it's not even his setup. His creativity is out. It's hard to really process for real. And I think that's going to be his selling point at the right. His creativity.
Got you. Got you. All right. And then we got okay, so I'm just gonna I've heard what Lucky has told us. Shout out to Lucky, one of the newest addition to the family roster to the family. You know, Lucky. Shout out to Lucky. Lucky has a battle with one of the people on this card, maybe more. I'm not familiar with Lucky's extensive catalog, but shout out to Lucky. Uh, he did tell us a little bit about Justice. I know what he referred to, but as far as catalog, I haven't heard anything. When we look at Di the Henny Man, he's quiet as it's kept. He's actually, if there's a top 50 of battle rap, Di the Henny Man might crack it. As current day, not of all time, but current day that's active, Di might crack top 50. And that in itself is what it is. That being said, I go with what I know. I go with Di. If it's a one rounder, one close. If it's I don't know if it's three. If it's three, I have Di 2-1 debatable.
I'm not mad at you.
I got Justice for one reason and one reason only. I've seen a few of Justice's battles. That nigga hunger never changed.
Nope.
So if he's hungry enough, he's gonna do whatever it takes to like really lock in on somebody like Di the Henny Man. Di the Henny Man is also a good like he's fire. I fuck with Di the Henny Man. I fuck with him. I hate his delivery, but I fuck with everything else. That's the only thing I can say about Di the Henny Man. Di, I hate your delivery. If you hear this, it is what it is. You still fire. I just hate your delivery. Um, but I got Justice because I feel like he wants this. This win means more to him than it does to Di. So I got Justice.
Okay, okay. Uh, who's up next? What does that say? What's the next one above that? Is that the mayor?
LG L man
A lot of mayor.
Elada
versus
Mayor versus
Top
Top
Floor.
Floor Loot.
Uh,
I
long
what y'all
ass
got?
names, but I know who L. Mayor is, so that's
I
the
do
only
too.
reason why I'm not gonna crack jokes. Like his name is funny as hell. I always thought his name was funny as shit. But I will say this: I've seen a clip of the nigga. What's his name? Top Floor Luke.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a clip of this nigga before. It wasn't even recently, but I've seen a clip of this nigga. He's actually fire. I don't know how many battles he's had, so I can't say that I'm too familiar with him. But It could be a good battle. It just depends on who's really more prepared. To be honest with you, I feel like that's a
Yeah.
preparation type battle.
Yeah, hey man, that shout out to Bella. Everybody high. Shout out to Bella.
Oh shit!
Ladies and gentlemen, he is gonna be okay. If you're wondering why he coughing that much, it's because of the bellas. He'll be alright.
But anyway, nah, back to it. Like I said, not I'm familiar with both. I'm not as familiar with Top Floor Loot. I probably will in this one probably go towards El Adamare just because I'm more familiar with his work. The red, like I said, look forward to hearing Top Floor Loot as well. Moving up, this is Blue Cocaine. Is that Capo Bravado?
Mm.
Oh man,
Mm.
man. I can't even lie. I got Capo winning that. I got Capo winning that off the
Blue
top.
cocaine is beautiful.
Blue cocaine, yes she is.
But this ain't got
And
nothing
she
to do
put
with that.
and
This
she
ain't
puts
got nothing
together
to do with that.
she puts together some shit when it's time to. But Capo?
But is it time to?
Yeah, I don't
We're
know.
gonna
We're
get to
gonna have
that
to
later.
figure
We're
that
gonna
out on
get
the
to that. It
third.
ain't time to yet. It ain't time
We're
to
gonna
yet.
figure that out. But
Blue
Capo
cocaine is so
Bravado, I
beautiful.
fuck with heavy. Like that nigga fire. I fuck with Capo Bravado. He fire.
Blue cocaine is
I
so
got him
beautiful.
winning.
That ain't got nothing to do with this, nigga. That ain't got nothing to do with this. You is focused on the wrong shit, kind sir.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you is. You was focused on the wrong type
She
shit.
has really nice shoulders.
What the fuck's that got to do?
This nigga said shoulders. Shoulders, nigga?
What the
Out
fuck?
of all of the body
Chest,
parts on the human body on a woman, this nigga say
shoulders,
she got nice
chest,
shoulders. He ain't say
pants,
nothing about the
cheeks.
titties. He ain't say nothing about her hair. He ain't even say nothing about her figure. He said shoulders.
Why? Why?
I'm like,
I
yeah,
love her eyebrows.
she got very
What
massagable
the fuck is
shoulders.
wrong
The
with
fuck?
you?
Shout out to Blue Cocaine.
Jesus Christ.
I
Blue
love her
Cocaine is
eyebrows.
hilarious.
Highlight of lights out. Here we go. You know, don't let that go over your head.
That
But
nigga,
yeah, Jesus Christ.
that nigga said she is a
Clip
very
that.
attractive
Oh,
woman.
fuck.
This is what this nigga pretty much saying. Damn, Blue Cocaine, finally in the bitch.
Shout out to Blue
Capo
Cocaine.
3-0 or 2-1. But she fine.
Ain't
Like
got
she
shit to
fine.
do with this.
Capo 2-1. I give her a round because she's beautiful, but she fine. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's
That girl
exactly what this
fine as
nigga
hell.
saying.
She fine as a motherfucker.
This nigga is retarded.
Jesus Christ. All right. I'm actually. Is this gonna be my one that I don't call of the night? We all get one. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna call this and I'm gonna say Blue Cocaine and her nice shoulders 2-1 or 1-0, however you want to go. If it's a one rounder, I don't know. So there you go.
Blue cocaine is so
But
beautiful.
I don't think she coming to play on RBE stage.
Not this is
No, this not
RBE.
even RBE. This
Right.
is
This is right. Yeah.
my bad. I'm
Oh no,
high. Excuse
she
me.
gon' she
But
Blue,
I don't think she going I don't think she gonna slack.
hey, don't get it fucked up. Blue cocaine, she can rap. She beautiful. She beautiful as hell. That's
If they focus on the
but does
right shit,
beauty
take your beautiful ears off.
does beauty beat a headshot?
Who?
Like if a nigga is really gunning for you, does beauty beat that? Is the nigga just gonna be like, yeah, man, you
I
so pretty. You too pretty for me not to shoot you.
the
Capo is
hell
gonna
you
come
is?
with a shotty.
it could be a
Capo is
pretty
trying to
headshot.
blow this bitch face off.
Hey, it could be a pretty
I don't mean to
headshot.
call you a bitch. I'm just saying that because it's
Shout out
grammatic
Capo.
effect.
Yo,
Sorry, Blue, but
it,
Capo is not going to play, and I
it,
feel
it,
I feel like Blue gonna be the same. She's not gonna play with
That's a
Capo.
fact. That's a
but
fact.
She's not gonna play
but
with
to
him.
answer your question, Nemo, it could be a beautiful headshot.
No, it can't.
No, a
No,
headshot's
it
a
can't.
headshot. There's something else that I want to point out about this. This right here is
She gonna
this
die.
is so shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I hate this nigga.
I don't think she's gonna die though.
He gonna whoop her
I
ass,
think she gonna
Nemo.
fight. I think
Right.
she gonna fight. I think she gonna fight because she know not like if
We saw
she play if
Nemo,
she play with Capo for one bar,
Nemo,
it's over.
Nemo. We
Mm.
saw the last nigga that fought from the fucking ground yesterday. How did that work?
Oh shit.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Oh shit.
Hello.
Hey, we not gonna nah, cut that. We ain't gonna do that now.
Who said that? Who said that?
That who would be you, motherfucker?
Who?
Shout out to Big E, New Day, and them niggas, you know. But nah. So for one, this right here is going on the card. This would be probably our first introduction to the overall theme of the night.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that in agenda, that first male versus female card, and this actually is a very good intro to that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is one of them, so it kicks off the night pretty good if this is the first one we see of the night.
Shout out to
I,
Blue Cocaine. I love you. You are a beautiful woman. You can rap your ass off. You actually have said some shit that I think is fire. But I'm being 100% honest with you. Certain battles you have to read as a setup, and I don't think you read the contract that thick. And yeah, but you're gonna do lovely. You're gonna do good and look so good doing it. And then you yeah. I love you.
Okay, yeah.
yeah, we really when you break down in line and shit, um,
In a fucked up situation, I ain't proud of it. Shout out to Gunpowder Pat. He
shout
battling
out
Tay
to
Rock.
Gunpowder Pat.
Battling Tay Rock on We Go Hard.
Oh
I think the
shit,
end of September.
that's a
I would love to
fact.
see that. Shout out to Gunpowder Pat.
Shout out to it's a fact. Shout out to Pat. But all bullshit aside, yeah, I got cop on that. So we have Chef Trez against Dev. Is it Dev? Yeah, Chef Trez is Dev. How we got that?
Chef Trez and who?
It's Dev, isn't it?
I can't read that small. I'm high.
I am
I'm
too.
sorry.
That's a fact. Hold up. Let's see. Is that Foet Dev? Yeah, that's Foet Dev.
Forehead?
Oh,
Foet, I think.
it's
It's
like
not
poet.
poet.
It's like poet
Forehead.
with a F.
Yeah, with an
It's not
F.
it's
I had
not
to put the
forehead.
glasses on. That didn't
Forehead.
help at all either. So I don't know. Well, damn. We gonna cut all of this shit out because this is very embarrassing. I have no idea how the hell you say this nigga's name.
Not
Like,
What is
just
it?
cut all
forehead.
this out. We
It's
gonna cut all of
forehead.
Nah.
Forehead.
Keep it in there. Fuck it.
No. His name is
Keep it in
forehead.
there.
Keep
Fuck
it.
it.
His name
This
is
is an
forehead.
outtake like a
I tell
motherfucker.
you, I tell you how pronounce it. His name forehead.
This nigga. Yeah.
Cut
Oh
all
god.
this.
Nah. Keep all this shit. Keep
Forehead.
it.
Forehead.
Keep all this shit.
You have to
Forward
pronounce
Dev.
it. You have to pronounce it. Forehead. Forehead.
Oh shit! Hold up.
Forehead.
The views and opinions on these niggas don't affect the
Okay,
rest of these niggas.
real quick. Uh Production has sent us a message and I have been instructed to read. uh this is a clip going out today, and Nemo cough like an old nigga.
I do. Shout
That
out to you and Edabellas for
is a
making it
fact.
possible. Speaking of which,
Uh-huh.
But for this battle,
Yeah.
Flavius versus Chef Trez, I'm going with Trez. Like I would be stupid. You would kind of be kind of dumb to go against Trez, but that's because I'm not familiar with his op. Yeah, so I'm
True.
gonna go with Trez. Yeah, and if Trez is in that rebutting bag, it might get dark real
he's
fast.
going to.
It's gonna
He's
get dark
going to.
real
Like
fast.
that's not like that is this nigga. That's one of this nigga 2K badges. His rebuttals. He's
That's a fact.
going to do it. He's
That's a
going
fact.
to do it. Now you have to make sure that whatever he's rebuttaling, you have to rebuttal his rebuttals to make it even compared. But your rebuttals also have to hit in a certain way, shape, or
They don't.
form. So I don't know if it's going to work that way, but it's still the same thing. This battle is one sided to me. I don't know his ops work. I have to do my research in order for me to call it clear.
Chef Trez can rebuttal the
Production
rebuttal.
has said that that production will be adding blue cocaine with this clip. Envy, she will see you. That is just that is the note that we have received from production here. Love man
I
cave.
don't give
No,
a fuck.
lights out.
She's
Shout out
beautiful
to man
and
cave.
gonna die. That's just my consensus. I ain't got nothing bad to say about you. I ain't say you was trash or none of that. So it's okay. She can see it. I don't care. I'm scared.
This nigga. Put that before the real clip.
That's a fact. That's the intro to the clip, little jump clip. I like that. Shout out to the little jump clips. But yeah, I'm definitely going with yeah. Not even gonna not reading that one. Not reading
Hey,
that
I
one.
just read it. I just read it. You ain't got to.
I ain't reading that
Hey, if
one.
that's
I'm not reading that one. All right.
I'll
So
read it. She might invite you to rub the booty meat. Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
I ain't never
Gotta
had
rub on
I
that
ain't never
blue
had
booty
head
meat.
cocaine before, but I would love to. You know what? On to the next. On to the next battle.
oh my god.
On to the next battle, man.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh
I'm gonna
On to the
say
shit.
it.
next battle, man.
If it need to be
Oh my
said, I'ma
god.
say it.
On to the next battle, man. Y'all can get
What's
ready.
the next battle? Yeah.
Oh my god! All right, so
This is ignorant.
shout out to Blue Cocaine, but
Yeah,
we
shout out to
definitely picking
Turquoise Drug.
Shreds in this battle for myself. Next, I'm really excited for this one. Really excited for this. I
What is it?
don't like production right now, but no. So, like I said, look at here. We got Hansel, and then we got Eunice. I'm really
Big
excited for this
KMM shit. Big OSBL shit. Big
dog.
Merlin shit. You know the
Dog.
vibe. I'm not going against the grain. You know I'm picking you. This is not. I'm sorry. This is the only battle I'm biased on in this card. You got me fucked up.
Do you know what I like about this battle from a perception outlook? Now I'm gonna start this conversation out with so I know I'm high. Okay. I know I'm high.
This is not gonna go well. Very
This is
negative.
not going to end well.
It's not gonna
Just
start well either.
all
There's no
right, all
weed.
right. Hold up, hold up. Uh, all right, so here we go. From a perception, you have the stage battle generation, like that level, that class, versus the space battle generation type class right here, because Eunice comes from that same time period when they both busted out, as far as levels. Are you following me? Am I that
Mhm.
high or am I not that high? Do you understand what I'm saying?
I'm following.
You with me? You with me? So from a perception like this right here is that class versus this class. You see what I'm saying? So that's one way of looking at it. And when you look at it like that, that becomes and Eunice has shown up. Like I said, he had a battle. You know, he battled in space, which I think he had a couple of in-person battles before, and then he just gone on and on to where he's built a nice resume for himself. Hansel has too, and it comes a styles clash. It comes everything else matched in, match for match, very even, very as far as stature wise. How do you guys look from looking at it like that? How would you go about calling the battle?
Eunice 3-0.
I'm not gonna go that far or say that. Because I've seen Hansel live, Civil War 3. Uh, and he did very, very good. And then he had the battle. Who he battled? Oh, Red. Who did Hansel battle in that 3-on-3?
I think he battled Red in the 3-on-3.
It was All Red, right? Okay.
Oh, we're talking
Eunice.
about this thing on. Go ahead. All right. I'm
No,
sorry.
I'm
I
just giving some background. But Eunice is a different type of battler. Like Eunice's style resonates with what I generally like, but Hansel has a way of constructing bars that is like specific and crafted just for the audience to understand exactly where he's coming from whenever he's trying to rap about something. So, with that being said, I this is one of those 2-1 either way situations for me.
I was
I
playing
I
around when
can't.
I said Eunice 3-0. I fuck with Hansel. I'm being an asshole in that perception. But
You just an
I get where
ass
you're
in
coming from.
general.
Yeah, I've never claimed to be anything less. But that's
That's
not
a
the point.
fact. I admire that about you. You're a jackass and you know it, and I like it. Go ahead.
If you're a jackass and you know it, clap your hands. But
Hey,
anyway,
come on now. Let's what the fuck broke out of nursery. Focus, nigga. The fuck? Too high for this
I'm
shit.
too high to focus. This is
Yeah, this
um
is a terrible idea to do this. This is why we high. But we got to get the people what they want.
but not
Give
I
them what
had
they want.
Eunice in a very like definitive performance in a 2-1 versus Hansel. I feel like Hansel might actually do some shit that might actually make me change my perception on how I feel with the battle altogether, and I might end up choosing Hansel on game day. But my right now, my prediction, because I know what Eunice can bring to the table, and I know what he does on game day, he's unpredictable as fuck. And I think that's one of the main things that people love about Eunice. He is
Mm-hmm.
unpredictable as shit. You do
Mm.
not know what this nigga is going to do. He's so fucking young. People forget that shit too. Eunice is still growing in this shit. So it's actually a real good opportunity for him because it's the environment, it's a change of setting for him, and it's a change of scenery for him to really see how he's going to operate. Eunice 2-1, possibly, maybe 2-1, debatable either way, but that's just, general consensus. How
I
I
ain't
feel.
mad at that. I ain't mad at that.
I ain't mad at that either. I ain't mad at that either. I ain't mad at none of that. I ain't mad at none of that. I. So,
This nigga said the same thing 4 times twice. Damn. Nigga said, I ain't mad at that. 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 All right, all right, all right. All right. That nigga glitched. Oh shit. That nigga glitched, bitch. He glitched, bitch. All right, what's next? This nigga glitched. Hey, it's your fault, producer. Shit, it's your fault.
oh my god.
She ain't tell us to get this high. It is your fault, man. You supplied it. You supplied us with this
Okay.
wonderful product.
Uh, I,
Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be this high, shop at Edabella's. Oh, promo game on a Hyundai. All right, what's next?
Facts, facts. All right, come on.
We
Oh
got
shit.
next. Is that next and clone?
Yeah. Okay.
Next and
Yes, we have
clone.
next. Oh shit! Shout
Next
out to
and clone.
Lucky. Luck out now. Lucky versus
Yeah,
next.
Lucky battle
Make sure y'all
next.
go run that up.
It was
Shout
a
out to
good
Lucky.
battle. Shout
That's
out
Uh,
Lucky.
yeah, Lucky's gonna be on the recap show for this. That's for a fact. That's a fact. That's a
I
fact.
want to battle Lucky
I
one day.
personally don't like
Oh,
next.
that's in the works. That's in the works. Shout out to the family booking committee. That's in the works.
I don't I don't like next.
You don't like that?
Why?
I don't like him at all. He's beige. I don't know. I just I don't like him. I don't. It's just something about him that just don't like. I don't know.
Oh my god. Nigga, that ain't got shit to That nigga say I don't like him. He's beige. Oh my god.
Oh shit.
This nigga's ignorant. Rap wise, bro.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Shit.
He's beige.
Right?
That
No, no, no.
just
I'm
that's
just
why
saying, like,
him being beige also help. It doesn't help him rap wise either. It doesn't. It makes it worse.
so because
How
he's
you
waffle
beige and
colored, he
he
can't
he's
battle rap.
beige and then he talks aggressive.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm just trying to figure this shit
What
out. This nigga pretty much said because this nigga is waffle colored, he can't battle rap. That nigga can
Because he
rap though.
yeah, because he's beige and then
Next
he
can
talks
rap.
aggressive. I don't
can
like
you
it. I
say
don't
that
know.
shit? What the fuck? No.
Oh my god! Listen, listen. We didn't ask to be here. This is an emergency meeting, an emergency lights out segment. Whatever happened,
Shit.
whatever happens with this segment has nothing to do with anything. All I'm saying is
Wow.
that makes no sense. Nigga
Jesus.
say,
I
yeah,
don't
he
like the
beige,
fact
so
that
I
he's
don't like him.
beige and he talks in a very aggressive tone. I just don't like it. Like it's you know you're beige. You cannot.
So because niggas is beige and talking aggressive, oh, look how it come around. Ooh. Oh my god. Beige and then talking aggressive tones. Envy,
Yeah.
ain't you battling somebody that fits that description?
Oh shit.
Yes, that's another. Ooh,
Oh,
Nightmare on Melanin Street coming. No, October 27th. Am I
yep,
correct?
yep.
October 27th, live and for free in the spaces at the Family 22. Make sure that you follow and keep in touch and be around for face offs and everything and other developments we may have that's coming
Well, you
forth.
sounded like smack when you said that. I ain't want to
I,
say nothing, but
I mean, I ain't trying to jeopardize anything, we always compete each other, jeopardy, and everything. We good.
this nigga here, bro.
taking at mashings and shit.
That's right. That's right. That's right. As long as I don't call none of y'all my coon, we good. He really called swamp pussy to his face. All right, we ain't go. We good. We gonna move on. So now we get to Wody versus Cody. We get to Dixon the Assassin versus Chilla Jones.
I've seen Chilla in person. I've seen Vixen in person.
Well, let's set the tail of the tape here. Let's set the tail of the tape. Each of their respective runs was extremely dominant. And when you look at it from back, from their resume, Chilla had the COVID era run where he ran through the small rooms, elevated what we saw, and revitalized. Is somebody got a background? Is there echo? Because I'm hearing an echo. Is that me?
I don't know. Hold on.
All right, let me. All right. We're good. We're good. We're good. All right. All right. We saying that it could be envy. All right, but anyway, so looking at this, okay, it's better now. Thank
How
you.
the fuck was it me and I was
All
muted?
right. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Just
I'm
blame it on the black man. What kind of shit is this?
Is it
all right.
me?
It could be you. It is you.
It is me.
It is you. Yeah.
Crazy.
All right, but anyway, so like I was saying about this right here, so you got, like I said, each of their runs was fairly dominant. Vixen is the first Wody, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure she was the first. Yeah, she is the first. All right, and like I said, her run was very, like I said, it was very, she was concise. I think she had a couple of debatables. I can't remember. I think that was the year that she battled First Lady Flames, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember exactly what that resume looks like off the top of my head. Chilla, like I said, he had that small room run where he had a couple of the rooftop battles. I think Rock was in that run, or my Rock might have been right after that year had concluded, if I'm not mistaken.
Rock was after.
It was after. Okay, okay. So like I said, he had a very competitive year as well that year, and come to present day, I actually think both of them are about, well, going off of last performances, I think we would say that Chilla's had a better performance than what Vixen's had, because her last battle that I was able to watch anyway, I don't know if it's her last one, but the one that I'm up to date with was A Ward. And that wasn't the Vixen that I'm a fan of. But as far as the outcome wise, I'm not saying material wasn't there, but outcome.
Vixen just battled Jade
Okay, I didn't see that. I didn't see that. How did that?
in
How was that?
OSBL.
Okay, OSBL. How was that? You can say it.
Jade for Wody this year. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. See, all right. Well, shout out. I have to check that battle out. I'm definitely gonna check that battle out probably tonight. So that ain't no big deal. I need some good battles to watch. Um, Chilla's last battle that I'm familiar with was against Klutz. That's the last one that I've seen. Is that his most recent? Or that's the most recent that I have seen anyway.
I
And
think so.
okay, so going from that, I actually, as much as I fuck with Klutz and I fucked with his material, I actually had Chilla winning that battle. Um, so based off of that, if you're going as far as momentum, I would have Chilla having more momentum than Vixen, which would mean maybe she had a little bit more to prove. She really got, she got kind of got to kill something, because past couple battles ain't been what we've been expecting from Vixen. So might need, the assassin might need to kill something.
Did she beat J2 in that space battle?
Why would you bring that up to me? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Yeah, I just because it's
It
like
happens.
that, I mean, you got to put me in situations like this. Like, yeah, I had her taking an L there. Really did. But I mean, that was a space battle. Like, how, but we count. It was a battle. Count it. So yeah, I'm probably going off recent transactions. I gotta go Chilla 2-1.
I seen Cuban versus Chilla in person, and Chilla was actually dope. Like, I didn't think he was gonna take Cuban serious, to be honest with you. I still had Cuban women, but I feel like Chilla and Vixen if you put it on paper,
Mm-hmm.
you kind of know who's gonna win on paper. Like, if this is just an on paper battle, but performance wise, what Vixen can do when she gets in her bag for real. Like, if Vixen really start turning the fuck up and the bars start hitting, that ass gonna start moving and that confidence gonna start shaking. along with her ass. And then is yeah, yeah. It could get dark for Chilla. It could really get dark for Chilla. No bullshit. And I'm not discrediting Chilla at all, but I know anything can happen at the riot. Like we done seen some shit happen, sir. And the last thing we need is for Chilla to like get hit with a haymaker that like kind of changes the entire momentum of the battle. Then you know we it's a whole different ball game now. But that's just me.
Okay. Nemo. Good.
Y'all can hear me?
Mm-hmm.
I still got an echo.
You straight.
Okay. I got Vixen's ass 2-1 alone in the battle. Um, 2-1 just because of the ass alone. This is not discrediting nobody's rapping ability because they both can rap their ass off, but I got Vixen's ass 2-1. Oh shit! Nah, in all seriousness, I actually got that more debatable than anything. Cause it like in battles like this, it generally always comes down to one round. I believe Chilla gonna get the first, Vixen gonna get the third, but that second is up for the air. I feel like it's gonna go exactly like that. If I had to choose, I would actually have Chilla edging it. I would actually have Chilla edging the battle.
I'm not
But
mad.
I wouldn't be mad if Vixen won because Vixen has the capability of winning,
I'm not mad at
especially against somebody who is like intricate as Chilla and a schemer at that.
I'm really not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all.
All right. So, okay. We got Nitty and Jazz. Uh, Same situation. Compare year versus year. I actually think Jazz's year to me is a little bit more impressive than what Nitty's was. Um, Nitty had a dominant year. Uh, he had a quality year, and he even had he had a couple of battles where he was giving shots. He had some legacy battles. He was outside out. Both of them were the definition of outside last year. And like I said, I just really had I fuck with Jazz this year a little bit more. I think she was I think her I think her selection Jazz has this ability that every battle that she takes, even though you wouldn't necessarily think it makes sense, it makes perfect sense for some reason. And based off of that, I think that there's no way that Jazz just takes a battle with Nitty and doesn't have the complete confidence of self to say, you know what, I can get this. That being said, she gonna get her damn head punched off. I got Nitty 2-1.
This nigga had these left turns out of nowhere, bro. This would be off. He said, "Yeah, she's beautiful. She's talented. She deserves this, and she had a great battle. She was outside with the bitch finna get beat up. The fuck, really, bro?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie. I got Jazz winning. I got Jazz winning.
I don't
Okay.
know.
Jazz pen is better. The better the opponent. What better opponent than Nitty is literally gonna push Jazz into saying some outlandish shit? We already know what Nitty gonna do. Nitty gonna punch and name flip the fuck out of her ass. Like we know that, but because Jazz is battling Nitty, her pen changes. So she is trying to be either equal or better than whatever than whatever Nitty is trying to do. So I got Jazz winning off the strength that she is not finna let Nitty win. She not finna let Nitty win.
So I like I said, I got Nitty 2-1. Envy.
I don't know.
The fuck you mean you don't know?
I don't know. Cause all right, I you would be a fool to bet against Nitty. A betting man would not do that. But I have been wrong one time about Nitty when I wanted to bet on this man, and I have not been able to live it down since then. Because when Nitty battled Shine, I just knew he was going to get all 3 rounds, no debating. And then he pulled that 2.5 minute choke. And you can't tell me that when you heard it, when the battle was announced, you're like, yeah, Nitty gonna walk through Shine. He's been seeing what this nigga's been doing. Yeah, a betting man wouldn't do it. But I think I'm gonna be a betting man. And I'm gonna do the polar opposite of what everybody else has been doing. I think Jazz might do the completely unthinkable
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
beat Nitty. And I don't know why. I honest to God couldn't tell you why I feel like she's going to beat Nitty. I don't know. I don't know why I feel like she is.
Mm-hmm.
But I just feel like, and trust me, I know why Nitty didn't take Ace seriously. And I'm not saying he didn't take Ace like seriously, but I know why he didn't put his foot on the gas for Ace. He has Jazz coming up. Summer Madness was big, so he's not going to bullshit. But at the same time, if I give all of my energy and all of this time on preparation to Ace and focusing on this battle with Ace, he's going lackluster versus Jazz. They going to do something very, very phenomenal in that room. But I just, it's something with Jazz that I just feel
Right,
like
bro.
I'm afraid
I
to
can't
go.
explain it either, bro. And I fuck with Nitty, but Jazz is not finna let Nitty win.
She's not, bro. Like,
She's not gonna do it,
something is
bro.
going to
She
get
is
said
going to
that you're
go.
just going to be like, no nigga has ever said this to him, and it was Jazz. Like, bro, I
Right.
promise.
Jazz is going to go in her bag. That big bag she
Dude,
got. She gonna go in
dude.
that bitch for sure.
And JT, and if you think I'm bullshitting, think about it like this: when Surf came home, who was the only? He was the only nigga at that point who could really kick Nitty in his teeth. And what the fuck did he? You could say, well, he jerseyed out of a round. Those first two was nigga. Nobody had actually stepped in front of Nitty and actually talked to this nigga like this. And if
That's
there's
true.
anybody currently that can do it at this very moment,
Mm-hmm.
ironically, she doesn't have a penis. It's Jazz. She's gonna be the nigga that talks to this motherfucker like that. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Nene, don't beat me up, please. I love you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I hear everything that you just said. I really do. But all I just want you to know is, do you know how many ways Rum Nitty's going to take that name and flip it, turn it, and do
Yes,
all types of
yes,
bullshit with it,
we
and
not
then
saying
take that
that.
one Z,
We not,
put
bro.
another Z, have a Z on the
We
side of her
get
face,
that,
and
but
carve it with the other Z type shit, and
you
fuck her up.
cannot win a
Then he's going
battle
to
off
fuck
of
her
name
up.
flips alone. We
I'm
know that that's gonna
sorry.
happen. You
He's
cannot win a
punching
battle
her
off
head
name flips
off.
alone, bro. You can't win a battle off name flips alone. I don't care if you are Nitty. He's gonna need more than that for Jazz, and I don't know why, but I feel like Jazz is gonna go in a fucking pocket and a bag that nobody has ever seen a woman do versus a nigga.
I hear you. I hear you. Okay. Okay. I got this as my battle of the night.
I do too. That's a fact.
I got this as my battle of the night. Um, I ironically, I have my performance of the night in this battle, and I have Jazz with performance of the night, but Nitty still want to punch her fucking head off. Okay, now main event before we because we got to move on and get to the next card. But the main event, Geechee Gotti. It's time to get comfortable versus Coffee Brown. Grudge match of grudge match. How do we call the Cali Brawl for all, whatever the fuck you want to do it? I don't know. I don't give a shit. But anyway, talk your shit. Talk that shit.
Look here. This shit has got to fucking stop. Geechee, I say this with all due disrespect. Let me explain something to you. And I mean this with all due disrespect. So look, right? You have been on a run in your mind for like the last, 4 years going on now? And don't have a clear motherfucking win nowhere. You point me to a Geechee battle where there's a clear win on URL. But you know what's crazy? When he's off of his league, off of URL, Geechee's amazing. We saw what he did to Snake Eyes. We seen what the fuck he did to Wise. We seen what he did on King of the... But you know what's crazy? Even in some of his most phenomenal battles, when he gets names, he does not show the fuck up. We had a conversation, and JT pissed me off because when I thought about it, this nigga doesn't fucking win. Oh, he might win a round. What about the other two? When does the other two take into account for you to win? So you just say, yeah, I said this round. You didn't say nothing else. What did you say? What did you say? What? What did he say? What the fuck does he be saying that makes him win battles now? I'm sick of this shit. I just told JT, until this nigga goes on a 10 battle win streak, I'm not choosing Geechee for shit. You lost to Murder Mook. Kiss my ass.
He did.
Now him losing to Lux, you barely, and that is a barely, strong ass barely beat Lux. But you are the face of the culture right now. There's a reason why Rock is still the top gunner, bro. I'm sorry. Like, we're not going to do this shit, bro.
Debatable Calico.
I love Geechee's work ethic, and I will never discredit this nigga's work ethic. He battles almost every other. He's becoming DNA damn near at this fucking point.
Dominant performance against Mike P. Who
gives a fuck about Mike P?
I like Mike P.
I don't.
I fuck with Mike P.
Fuck Mike P.
Hey, I ain't got.
And Mike P, if you see this, fuck you. I don't care. My point is to be made. Geechee Gotti has getting like he's really somebody like really needs to talk to him and let this nigga know like, yeah, you are that nigga to fans who are so warp minded that they're just like, yeah, but he doesn't win, and it's getting to a point where winning is getting to a point it doesn't matter anymore. Niggas is getting the place. As long as I made a moment, I win. Do you win the other 2 rounds? Do you win a 3-rounder? And Coffee got too much ammunition. I personally believe this battle gonna get very uncomfortable. I don't know why, but I feel like Coffee gonna say some shit that's gonna make niggas go, "Oh, you weird." I don't know why. It's just this.
Does the battle get personal?
So the battle gonna be uncomfortable from somebody that slogan is "Get comfortable." Got it?
Yeah.
But I mean, so are we? Like I said, what are we doing? What are we calling this? Because
Coffee,
like I said,
2-1 strong.
Okay, we call it Coffee.
Does
the battle get personal? Does the battle get personal? Like I said, there's beef here.
Of course, it gets personal.
All right, so let me ask this question: is this a battle that we say that there's peace afterwards?
No.
You don't think it's no peace after this?
No. No, this is literally going to be
Women
the
hold grudges.
equivalent.
You think
This is
she gonna let this nigga say some wild ass shit about her and then be this nigga's friend when the camera cut off?
right. That's not gonna happen. They hate
Bitch, I
each other
remember
for
when you was
real.
sucking dick for cigarettes. Like, she's not gonna let this nigga say shit to her
Her
and
rebuttal
then be
probably
like,
gonna be some girl. Her rebuttal gonna probably be some outlandish shit. Like,
bitch,
yeah,
you
I was
used to
at your
get
house and
G'd
you
by the
got
whole
dookie
gang.
stains
Like,
in your
what?
drawers. Like, it'll probably be like retarded, uncomfortable.
I was part of an impromptu interview last year. One of the first interviews I did on the Spaces with Coffee, and we had a very dope conversation. That was right around the time that she had won. Um, right after she had won Wody. So, like I said, she took her break. She came back. She had the little rough start against Twerk. Since then, she's had a couple of more battles. She's done. I think she's done extremely well. I think she's starting to pick up the pace. When you look at Geechee, Geechee is Geechee. You know, Geechee knows what to turn up when it's time to turn up. So at that point in time, we say, "What have you done for me lately?" You
Cut
factor
your
that in.
bullshit.
So what?
What have you done for me lately? Fucking lose.
That
Geechee
being
last was Geechee. No, Geechee last battle wasn't Murder Mook. Geechee battled a few more
no,
motherfuckers after that.
he battled Jay Mills. As I know, that's a recent
Don't
battle.
nobody give a dog shit, cat piss, and a goat's ass about no funky ass J Mills.
Why are you referencing all these retarded animals' body parts?
Because J Mills, that's a retarded op to take. You're taking an easy way out if you battle J Mills. J Mills, if you're watching this, I don't care.
All right. All right. So anyway, so that's for come bearing gifts to. Shout out to that card September 3rd. Let's make sure that we check that out. Like I said, we're gonna definitely do a recap of that. So let's go ahead and move on. The next card that we have coming up that we're going to be, which is this is what I, in my opinion, feel and believe is going to be the card of the summer. I think it might be card. It might, it's definitely in contention with card of the year from name value anyway, and match appeal. We have RBE Max Out 3. We're going to get that up here in just a moment. But like I said, that itself is one that we can't wait. We can't wait for. Like, I can't wait for it anyway. It's a lot of returns on that card. A
It's
lot of
one
returns.
return. It's one
It's a
return.
lot of
And
returns
it's
on that
one
card.
return, and we know what the return it is. We know what battle you're looking forward to see.
Why are you? Wait a minute. Where did this hostility come
No,
from,
it's no
sir?
hostility. It's just you be exaggerating for no
What
reason
the hell
whatsoever.
did I
There's one person that's
sir?
coming back that you're excited to see. One battle is the reason
What?
why we got this entire card.
I
For
feel
you.
so attacked right now.
You
Wow.
said it. Yeah.
I feel extremely attacked right now.
You
Wow.
look constipated.
That is, you know what? I don't know what the problem is. But ladies and gentlemen,
RBE, RBE.
that's a fact. That's
It's
a
gonna
I
be a
know.
great
I
fact.
ain't
card
gonna
though.
hold you. That is just
It's
me.
gonna be a great card.
Now, I'm not discrediting this card by any stretch, so I don't want nobody
Right.
to think that I'm trying to be an asshole. But at the Aces third round yesterday, oh,
Right.
it's gonna be a lot of it's gonna be a lot of people trying to be flies on the wall tomorrow, bro. With that shit, with
I
That's a
that
don't
fact.
shit.
know. Ace probably put a target on his head.
Either way, but
Ace
I'm
probably put a
saying, bro,
target on his
like you
head
gotta
from
think about it.
everybody on that, everybody at RBE. I
That's
guarantee
cool,
you, it's
but
gonna be somebody talking about that specific round.
that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be a fly on the wall in that building. Is trying to figure out like, so where do y'all go from here? Like, what happens now? Like, what do you
Yeah,
do?
They need to just squash the beef and do a RBE versus URL card.
They're not gonna do that.
If they do that,
Both of them niggas got
that
too
will
much
go down
pride
as
to
one
do
of the
that shit.
greatest cards in history.
They got too much pride. Both of them.
This card here is.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do it. Here we go.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Give me a second. Hold up. I got something to say. Hold up. I'm eating a
All right,
soda.
go ahead.
When we start at the bottom of this card, real quick, right? To get everything out the way. Shout out to my nigga Jay Breed. I don't give a fuck what nobody talk about. This ain't got nothing to do with the fact I battled this nigga. This is just off of pure work ethic. This nigga was on the first max out card as an SK battle. Nobody knew who my brother was at this point, man. Like I've battled this nigga. I've seen this nigga work since the dates, since before me and this nigga battled. The nigga got it up the mud for real. He was on the first max out card. And that had Cassidy on it. And who? Hitman's dumbass. Max out 3, you got the return of Ill. You got Averb on this card. You got Calico and Goods. You got like this nigga's work, bro. This nigga worked too hard to not have a bigger name at this point, bro. I'm sorry. That nigga's it's just certain shit just gotta be like acknowledged. And I just had to get a nigga his flowers real quick. No bullshit, bro.
Shout out to Jay Breed.
Real facts.
That's a fact.
Speaking to Jay Breed, we got Jay Breed versus K Venom.
That's a
beat his ass. Okay, he's going to beat his fucking ass.
Okay, so I guess we're starting there. So
he's gonna beat his ass. Just know, you heard it first. He's gonna beat his ass.
All right. So okay. So well, we know how Envy votes. Do you have the same? You have Jay Breed as well?
No, I can't say that. I don't know neither one of these brothers, so I have to do my research.
Smart man.
I don't like giving out.
Jay Breed has recently battled Show Off. I'm sorry.
I respect that.
He's recently battled Show Off, and I think I can't remember the last nigga he just battled, but yeah, he's had two or three battles on RB. He's one of the bricks now over there.
Okay. Yes. Shout out to the bricks. Like I said, I am familiar with K Venom. I'm not as familiar with Jay Breed, but I definitely will do my research to give an accurate opinion on that one.
But I don't like giving out that shit if I don't know.
I fuck with that as well. That's a fact. We got Riggs versus Jay Slash. I'm not familiar with either of these gentlemen. I'm not either.
I am, and off of that, I might have to edge it to Riggs.
Got you.
Riggs. I fuck with Riggs.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Is this the same Riggs that battled Geechee?
Mm-hmm.
It's the same dude?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Got you. All right. So it's Jay Slash.
I like Jay Slash too. I like Jay Slash, but I fuck with Riggs. I got Riggs with it.
I fuck with Riggs.
I resonate with Riggs' material a little bit more.
Yeah.
Got you. Soldier been through the war. All right. Let's see. We got Zay. Is it versus Sino Savvy?
I don't know who neither one of these niggas is.
I've seen Sino Savvy, and what's his name? Carolina Nightmare battle at 2-on-2 Double Dragons. I know who Sino is. I've seen a few of his one-on-ones.
I think I've seen that battle,
but I don't know who the other nigga is. What's the other nigga's name?
Zay.
Yeah, I don't even. No, that's the nigga Jay Breed battle. Yeah, Jay Breed battle Zay. I was trying to figure because I was about to say I think both of them niggas is on the same card. Yeah. I think I'm familiar with both of these niggas. But I'm gonna go with Sino. off of the strength of his aggression kind of drives. He got bars like a motherfucker. His punchlines is crazy as hell. Like the way he punches. He punches like kind of chain punches back to back for real, for real. I might go with Zay. I don't know. That could be a debatable toss up. That just depends. I think that's a preference battle that's gonna happen personally.
I ain't mad at that.
Got you. All right. Then we got Excel versus Death the Kid.
Now I'm not even gonna lie. I
I
like this
like this.
battle a lot.
I like
I
this.
like this battle a lot. Salute the XL, salute the Def the Kid. I got Def the Kid winning. I got Def the Kid winning. And it's not a clear win. It's more of an edge because XL is fire too. But I like off of performance and bar structure, I would edge it to Def the Kid.
Yes.
I don't know who to give this to because both of them kind of right similar.
Yeah. But I'm saying like as far as performance.
XL doesn't really have too much performance for real. So I think Def is gonna win on that aspect. If that's what it comes down to, like if everything meets like if they literally like balance out with each other throughout all of the battle, but it comes down to the performance, I think Def is gonna carry the battle. I think that he'll end up.
You can beat someone without performing at all.
I'm already hip, but I'm saying, but you know, if all the attributes, we both share the same attributes all the way down the line, but there's one decisive or definitive factor between the both of us that's going to carry it over to who wins. That might be which stands out the most. I feel like XL really doesn't have any performance. He can write his ass off. He can punch like a motherfucker. He can scheme and he can pretty much do everything else, but he doesn't move around too much. So, or he doesn't even you don't see that nigga really doing anything for real. He's a robot almost for real. Not and I'm not saying that in a bad way. He kind of like he's one dimensional in the sense of the way he performs. His performance is he doesn't have a performance. Like if there was a 2K attribute, it'd be like on 40.
Jersey.
All right. I got Death the Kid on this one. Simple is what it is. I got Death the Kid in this one. I'm a fan of XL, but I got Death the Kid. All right, so here we go. Kicking off what people have deemed the main card, which I love everything about how this card is structured from top to bottom. And the thing about, the way ARP is, just because it's ordered this way on the flyer, he doesn't believe in giving you the battle in any particular order. It's just the way he feels the mood is for each particular battle. Mook and Verb didn't even was the last battle. It wasn't the last battle of the night. It went in the middle of the card. So, it's no telling in which way we're going to get this. But if this is the order, this is where we would start. QB Black Diamond versus RX. QB has been on a up and down run since she's been on this latest run. I think that her most recent RBE appearances have been the highlight of this previous run. She had a very rocky return versus 40 bars. But since then, I've seen her, numerous times here. RX just comes off of the most recent battle that I'm aware of is her and Jazz. I have not finished that battle in its entirety. But like I said, and they have not dropped it as of yet. So again, they got apps for that. But beside that, like I said, we're gonna. I got RX, and 2-1. What about you guys?
I wonder what I'm finna eat for dinner tonight.
I fucking hate.
My bad. I hit the joint again. Shout out to Annabella.
If I'm gonna be, if
I got if I'm being totally honest, I got RX winning.
Yeah.
I got RX winning. RX QB is like a better performer. RX is a better writer, in my personal opinion.
And a better rapper. RX is a better rapper.
I'm not gonna say well, as far as rapping
She's a
material
better rapper.
wise, yes. Rapping as far as aggression, no.
Bro, but if you really listen to half of the shit QB said, I love QB. She's the one of the dopest disrespectful bitches I've ever seen in my life. So this isn't like bad, but QB don't be really saying shit for real. She's like Arsenal. That's what she is. She's a female Arsenal. What
Yeah.
does
You ain't
Arsenal
like they
really
battle?
say? Hmm?
You ain't like they battle?
But I was saying that to say this. When you listen to Arsenal,
I bet. All right. On that note, I'm taking my own commercial break. I'm finna get some water.
The fuck is
Fuck.
look, my thing
Fuck.
is this, right? When you hear Arsenal rap, what does he really fucking say?
But this
A
ain't got
bunch of
nothing to do
nothing.
with arts, though. We talk about
No,
QB
no, no,
Black
no, no.
Diamond,
And it
who
correlates.
is one of the pioneers of female battle rap, battle rap in general. You know,
Let me
QB
explain
one of
something.
them.
JT.
To say, wait, for RX to say that she has QB as a name means something.
Yeah, it
That
means
means
something.
something.
I'm not discrediting. I've said I love QB. I love her. Don't get me wrong. I love QB. But then when you listen to her battle bitches who can actually rap, what the fuck does QB say that stands out? When she stands in front of people who really have a pen, she doesn't. It doesn't equate. We gotta be for real. Yeah, you aggressive as hell. You'll talk about punching this bitch in the forehead in front of her grandmother. That's okay. But when you was breaking down bars, other than you telling her you was gonna beat her the fuck up, you can't call her ugly. We're not gonna do that. RX one of the baddest bitches that I've seen in real life. I'm sorry, that girl, boy, she's beautiful as hell. You are a beautiful, beautiful woman. So she can't do that. So you're not gonna caution her and say top 5 ugly bitches. You're not gonna be able to do it. You're gonna have to really rap with RX. The disrespect is gonna go because that's a part of her formula. Rapping, battle rapping. What are you gonna say to RX? Let's really be 100 here, bro.
Okay. I need to. I just need, before we move on, I need to ask this question. I did call her a legend, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I put respect on her resume and her name, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I showed nothing but respect to her as one of the pioneers of female battle rap, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I think I covered all my check marks. RX30.
Oh
Okay.
shit! Yeah,
Now,
yeah, 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 yeah,
I
yeah.
just wanted to make sure that I have my bases covered. RX30. Okay. So we got Head Ice versus Show Off.
I hate this fucking battle.
I love this battle. I love this battle. There's
This
this
battle is
battle
stupid.
is what this battle is.
Should have been in the blue room.
It is in the blue room.
Why have I been thinking that Max Out was going to be on stage this entire time? Oh, that changes the whole dynamic of this battle. I really don't like this battle now.
What the fuck? It should have been in the blue. I don't like this battle. It should have been in the blue room. It is in the blue room. Oh, I really don't like this battle now. What the fuck?
Because now it's almost cheating.
How? Explain, sir.
Have you seen Head Ice in a small room?
I have. I saw
Yeah.
Head Ice versus Verb in a small room.
Yeah.
I did.
It gets scary. It gets very scary in the small room. I don't like this battle anymore. I already didn't like it because I thought it was on stage. And I'm like, don't do that to Ice because that's not fair. And I don't even want to show off on this fucking card personally. I don't
You
care
don't
if he
like
sees this.
Show
I said what the fuck I said. You don't need
I
to be on this
said,
goddamn card.
I said,
But you got Head Ice in a small room. That's where the fuck you start. Why y'all? Oh my lord. All right. Okay. Okay. Okay.
yo, envy, man,
Ice in a
envy.
small room is dangerous, bro. Like that. No analogy needed. Ice in a small room is dangerous, and you might
I'm
get.
not, yo. Everything about this battle, I absolutely love. This is Harlem versus Brooklyn. This is hip hop versus hip hop. This is that grimy type battle that you grew up with. Like I love what this battle can be. I love everything that this battle can be. And I fuck with both of these MCs separate, as far as, as on and off of battle rap. I respect and fuck with Brooklyn, but I spill blood in Harlem. I gotta go with Ice on this one, 2-1. I gotta go with Ice 2-1 on this.
Like
I gotta
Ice
go with
and Show Off die, and that I promise this is not being disrespectful. And like I said, I don't want Show Off win another max out card. Personally, I just feel like certain cards he should be a part of. Lesser cards, yes. Big
right,
cards, no. Because he
right.
doesn't. It's not. It's always hit or miss for him on big cards, and I don't like that. And for me, I feel like Show Off has never seen a nigga like Head Ice in a small room. There is going to be an aura in that room that's going to get extremely dark very, very fast, and I'm here for all of it.
Mm. Okay.
And I'm not the biggest Head Ice fan, but I definitely know what Ice is capable of when he's in a room he's comfortable in, and the type of battle dynamic he's comfortable in. That's what he came up in, a small room. But it's not really a small room, but it's a small room, but it's in a packed enough environment, and in a, I guess, but not to use too many pause-worthy words, I guess, intimate environment enough where he can really bark on Show Off, and he's gonna make that nigga look like a boy.
Got you. All
Oh,
right. All right. Now we get to one of my favorites. This is this might be the one time we got Nemo back in the building. This might be the one time where I might not be able to call this battle.
Where we at? I got kicked out. Fuck StreamYard.
Hey, we don't have any issues with StreamYard. We love StreamYard. Shout out to
Yeah, I
StreamYard.
love you, but it's complicated relationship.
It is. It's a definitely complicated relationship. Sometimes they go their way, sometimes we go ours. Anyway, we just got through talking about Head Ice and versus Show Off. We talked about how this.
I don't think these niggas is fucking with me. Oh shit. Show
I
off, that
was
was the
about to
stupidest
say
shit
on
you
my
could have ever
damn
done.
toes.
That was the stupidest shit you could have ever done, show off.
Oh, shit.
And I'm an R&B singer my damn self, but bro, in the
So,
middle of a battle, you serenaded a nigga dead in his damn eyes. Why would you do that, show off?
It's just certain
Why would you
shit
do
you
that?
don't do, bro.
Why would you do that?
And that was one of them. That's at the top of the list of shit you
That's
shouldn't do.
definitely at the top of the list.
oh, shit.
Definitely. Show off.
Oh
Come
my
on now, bro.
god.
And that's another reason why I'm
Alright,
definitely
man.
not picking this nigga. Because you serenaded a nigga in his face
In his
with
face.
aggression. How do you aggressively sing to somebody?
Said, I don't think these niggas is fucking with
I
me.
wish we had the clip that we could show. Oh, really do. Oh God.
We'll try to see if we can edit it in post.
Oh, that is hilarious.
I don't think these niggas is fucking with me.
It goes right here. It goes right here. Put it right here.
Oh my god.
Oh God. So if you just see that, you know what we're talking about. But anyway,
The magic of post production.
the
That shit was
magic
funny, ain't it? That shit was hilarious. Oh man, I got granddaddy 2-1, bro. I got granddaddy. I got the wolf. I got granddaddy wolf 2-1.
Which
Not saying
because
that show off ain't never said no fire shit, because apparently the pulverized is the best.
I hate this nigga here.
Pole rise and that nigga dead. Oh man.
And that was on the first one.
Oh my god. That was definitely on the first one. Oh,
And
don't do
Spot
nothing
Dog,
like
this
that.
nigga on the third card. You
But we're
see where
not
I'm
gonna
going
act
with
like.
this?
But we're
Oh
not
my
gonna act like
god.
he had those battles, like show off versus Mass, show off versus John, like
Shaw
show
versus
off.
Jon
Did
Jon
he
was a real
battle
good
Ill
battle. I'm
Will
not even gonna
too?
cap.
That's a fact. Like, and that, I know that's been some time ago, but still, show off still has the ability to be one of them ones.
Yes,
Like
and
I
he
know
don't
it's a
think
funny.
them niggas is fucking with him.
That's a fact. So and like I said, this is Brooklyn versus Harlem. Like this is some shit.
You said all of
But
that.
like I said earlier,
You
I
said
got
all of
nothing
that.
but love and respect for Brooklyn, but I spill blood in Harlem. I gotta go. I gotta go with Ice in this.
And I
I
was
gotta
about
go
to
with
say, because you
Ice.
said
Ice
all
puts
of that,
ballroom.
and I still can give
Oh,
a fuck less about how fire this nigga has been. He serenaded another man
God damn you!
Looked him in his eyes.
in
He
aggressive
said he don't
manner.
sleep. You learn how to stay on his damn toes.
Stay on my damn toes. No,
That nigga
I
sucked the shit out of that, ain't it? Me so,
that nigga felt that shit. He felt
he
that.
sung the shit.
All
He
right.
sung the shit out of that motherfucker.
So next up, we got Calico. We got the Wizard versus Goods, the Animal. Now, I want to know in this battle who is really going to make that calculator.
I knew that shit was coming. I didn't want to believe that it was, but I knew that nigga was finna reference that bush. Listen, bro. Listen. Listen.
I had to. I
This
had
nigga
to.
here,
It was
bro.
there. It had like we just gonna let that
Oh
happen.
my god.
This is this.
Yes.
Which
Everybody else
no,
did. Why can't you?
no. Like, what the fuck, man? Calculator. What the
Oh my god. Anyway, back I got this is a difficult decision. This is a difficult decision because if you're going by like what have you done for me lately, Cal is more relevant. But Goods is not gonna let Goods ain't gonna let Cal out talk him. Goods is not gonna let Cal out rap him. And Cal has the ability to out rap anybody. So this is gonna be a great battle.
I don't know about 2 points that you made, but certain points you got.
What was the 2 points?
You said Good's not gonna let Calico out rap him.
He's not. He's
How
not gonna
is he
do
gonna
that.
bro? So Goods is going to out rap Calico.
No, Goods is going to rap on the same level as
That
Calico.
is not possible.
I think it is.
That is not going to be a level
I
that he's
think
going to
it
have to beat
is.
him at.
I think it is. He is not finna go. He is not finna prepare like he did that easy battle. He's not
He
gonna do
def
that.
but you can't he's not going to be able to rap on the same level as Calico.
You don't know that though.
He's not.
How you figure?
He can't.
How do you figure?
He hasn't. I just
What you
answered all
mean?
these questions. Very simple, one word. There is no. He can't. He won't. He hasn't. There ain't no. I came. I saw. I conquered in this situation.
So
Calico
you,
is
mm,
really eerily fucking retarded. I don't. I really hate the way he puts this shit together because you really are going to. We just saw what he did to Ill Will. What are we doing? What are we doing?
We saw
what was his most? What was Cal's most recent battle?
Cal's most recent battle
Was it
I got the
is,
Clips?
2-on-2.
I think it's Clips.
No, the 2-on-2.
No, that don't count.
Oh, the 2-on-2 don't count. So then it's Clips. I don't know how it don't count, but it's
Well, the
Clips.
2-on-2, you have to rely upon someone else's for your performance, and your bars are based upon what you can't really. I don't. 2-on-2 is an all-star game. It's an exhibition. It's an
Okay,
exhibition. Now you
It's
can get
Clips.
accomplishments off of exhibitions, but you can't necessarily. It doesn't count against your record. It's an exhibition.
It's most
gotcha.
definitely Clips.
Goods'
Ain't even
last battle
song.
is easy, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
No, it
Uh,
was easy.
I said
No.
easy.
Oh, I thought you
What
said
is it?
Geechee.
Oh. His last battle
Whose
was
is
easy.
it?
No, I'm saying I thought you said Geechee. His
No.
last battle that I recall was easy.
Yeah. No. I thought he just recently battled easy.
He battled easy last year. No,
Last year.
So it's most.
2022.
So
Yeah,
his
but I'm
most.
saying that I don't think he's battled since then.
When
I
did he
don't think
battle
he has
Clips?
it. When he battled who?
When did he battle Clips?
Not Calico. We're talking about Goods. Goods
Oh.
last. We're
Yeah,
talking about
Good's last
Who
battle
gives a
easy.
fuck about Goods?
Calico.
Goods hasn't battled since Easy. I thought we were still talking about. I thought we were still talking about Calico.
no, 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 no. We were talking about Goods. No, Calico hasn't battled since Clips. Goods hasn't battled since Easy. Is what we were saying.
Oh yeah, and that's a problem.
Yeah, like because I wasn't really a big fan of the Clips and Calico battle because it was a lot of weird energy in that battle, and to me that kind of fucked it up. I did like I like Calico's material.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't a fan of the battle itself. That being said, I fuck with both of these gentlemen as MCs, and I really fuck with Calico's ability to rap. I love the shit talk and the slick talk that Goods does, and I love the way that he crafts it into the style that he has. But I fuck with Calico's ability to fucking bar you to goddamn death and look at you and laugh while you die. Now, granted, it's been a long time since anybody's ever did that to Goods, and I don't think anyone has done that to Goods. But I will say I have Calico in this 2-1 in a very, very good battle. So anybody so we got what, 2 cows, 1 goods, or goods and the cow? What we got?
I got Goods.
You got
I
goods,
got
I got
Goods.
cow. What you got, Envy?
I think Envy got Cal
Calico.
as well.
Okay.
Calico.
Got you. Okay. So what
Go ahead and let's everybody mute. Let JT get his speech off.
is your issue, sir? I'm just saying, this is the time. Do you understand? This is the time that we are here for. This is the return. We have Big K here from we. This is not the return of Big K, but Big K is coming off of the Murder Mook battle. He's also coming off of his battle off of GTX. You know, his most recent. So T-Rex, he's coming off of some big, very, 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 very big battles. You know, we give him all praise. My VA brother, I like that. You know, but he's facing the returning champ, Young Ill. Young Ill. See, I did a background check. You know him for getting your background check. Be up front, don't front. You ain't check nigga my background yet. When the pressure's on, he gon' back down, yes. Be set, but I ain't selfish, nigga. You gon' get smacked round next. I'm like a procrastinating pimp since I picked up this pistol. I ain't put my Mac down yet. Young Ill coming back to battle rap. I'm happy about it. And I don't care who ain't. Sorry, production, I know, but this is my moment. I'm happy. I am a kid again watching battle rap. Thank you. Back to regularly scheduled programming. So we have Young Ill versus Big K. Now, this is a good battle that I
You would
cannot.
not do all that goddamn yelling and then come in this bitch like you hosting a quiet storm, like you ain't just did that long ass 15-minute rant. The fuck? Back to our regularly scheduled programming. Man. Where's the weed?
Like I said, we have Young Ill versus Big K. And I'm a little excited for this battle. I
A
think that
little nigga? A little? No.
A little nigga.
I'm a little
I'm a
excited.
little
Oh,
excited.
my head hurts.
I'm just a little excited for this battle. Like I said, Big K, one of them. Big K is one of them. Nobody play. You know, you don't play with the dog. You know, you might fuck around, get bit, and the dog been active as of recently. Like I said, he's did his thing in multiple battles recently. A Ward, he's terrorizing the blue room when you look at it, and this is really his domain. And Young Ill on a return, his last battle of note was John the Don, which was recently released on Street Status or on Street Status's YouTube channel. Before that, it was Briz. I was in attendance to see him versus Briz in Atlanta that evening. Wonderful, 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 wonderful time. Like I said, when we break down what we got, Young Ill's in for a rough night because Big K is ready and is in full attack mode. If anybody can counteract that, all of that aggression and that just rapid punch ability that Big K has, Young Ill can defuse that. There was a reason why at one time Young Ill and Tay Rock was on the table. We'll see if we can get back to that or not. That being said, I'm not calling this battle one way or the other. Go ahead.
I mean, we know who you got winning.
I
We
didn't
know who
know.
you got
No,
winning.
not doing it. I did
We
not
know who
call
you
a
got
winner.
winning.
Did not
No,
call
but you don't have to. You don't. Us said it. You don't have to call. It's okay. We know who you got. We know who
I
you
am
got.
not.
We know what it
I'm
is.
not calling this
Um,
battle. I'm not calling this
okay,
battle.
so I have a couple questions before we get into the prediction side of this thing. When was Young Ill's last battle, or who did he battle?
It was John the Don. It was in December of 2019.
December of
Was
2019.
it was December of 2019, I think, or it was winter. I think it was winter of 2019 because
Uh-huh.
COVID would have hit the next year, 2020. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So, question. Big K just battled literally yesterday. Damn near. He battled yesterday, if
Oh,
you
I'm
want to
sorry,
call it that.
2018. It's 2018, I think. 2018. I'm
That
sorry.
makes it worse.
Yeah.
That makes it worse. Do you think Young Ill is in tune in battle rap in this present day to understand what type of battle rapper he is facing in this room that he is going to be in?
Uh, I'm not calling
Because
this
that
battle.
makes or breaks this battle.
I hear you.
So if he's not in tune with this, it can be a long night. But I believe in Young Ill. I believe he's going to come back and do something spectacular. I honestly and truly believe that. But is he in tune with battle rap enough to know exactly what type of environment he is going to be in with the type of battler that he is facing? If he got that down packed, then it's going to be a great battle. If not, good night.
No,
Yeah,
night.
man.
Um, I mm,
The
I don't
hell
know.
was that? What the hell did you just say?
I don't know.
The fuck? Emmy.
Okay, you got to understand. Ill hasn't battled in a long ass time. For one, that's we got. This is the biggest substandard coming into this battle. Ill hasn't battled actively in a brick. Big K arguably beat Mook. This could get uncomfortable. Like this could be one of them ass whoopings where you want somebody to stop it. Like you don't like leave that old man alone. He didn't do shit to you, sir. Like you didn't have to beat on him like that. Like it could get that bad. And I'm not saying that it will, but it could because Big K has a way of like he's made niggas look different, and he's white, and he makes niggas look different. That's hard to do. If he talks about anything crack related and he makes it sound funny enough or believable enough, this could get dark and we might not see ill actively again. And I don't want that. I want this to be a dope ass bar fest. But I know how Big K is. He's not petty, but he's an asshole. I like that. Like I ain't going. That's right up my alley. I'm not petty, but I'm a piece of shit. And he respects his art, and he ill if he is not in tune. That Nemo made a very good point. If he's not in tune with how this culture is at this present day, like currently, fuck how it was when you were here, nigga. Even fuck how it was when you was last here. It's not even like that when you was last here. COVID hit since you was last here. You know what the fuck COVID is? Niggas had to learn how to rap for real.
Hmm.
If you can rap, go back to that.
Well, we know he can rap. We know he can rap. We
If
know
he
he'll can.
can, if he goes in that bitch with the intent of I'm a rap, like I'm rapping, like I fuck personals. Y'all always want to talk about him being white. I can talk about him being white, but I can rap about this nigga being white.
Right.
And also getting my joke in back. Get back to young. Get back to Ice Pack. God damn it!
Facts. Facts.
Is it too
Facts.
much to ask?
That's a fact. Definitely. So how are you calling it?
Mm, I'm Because I don't want to completely count Ill out, I'm going to say 2-1 debatable. Because I want to give him a fighting chance. I don't want him to. I don't want it to be a prediction thing, and I'm counting him out completely because I don't. Ill is one of my favorite battle rappers of all time, so I'm not going to ever play that nigga like that. I just know battling a nigga like Big K on a return. The last nigga that battled Big K on a return has not been seen again.
Ah,
Yeah, did we
he
forget
was
this?
saw one time after that, but yeah, it was scarce. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's true. But I will say this: ill don't die.
Shit, a lot of people don't die. I, I think they're gonna end this John Wick series very soon too. You never know. Look, man.
Hey man, that's crazy. You know what? All right, so here we go. All right, but no, for real though, I'm a fan of Young Ill. I'm somewhat of a fan of Young Ill.
Somewhat.
I'm somewhat of a fan of Young Ill. Ill somebody that I
Somewhat.
watched. Yeah.
This nigga just had a big welcome back speech, and then said, "I'm kind of a fan." Huh?
Nah, Ill my nigga. Like I fuck with Ill. I fuck with Ill heavy. If Ill, I know Ill can rap, and I know Ill has the tools capable of out rapping Big K. I don't know if Ill can use those tools present day to put them to the best use to do that.
Facts.
If he does that, I see Ill taking the battle 2-1 easy. If not, K can this can possibly be a 30. So it can go like that. It can go it can go 2-1 to a 30 real quick if you know Ill's not prepared. Nemo, are you good to go?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, so
You're over there
as we
taking a shit.
oh
No, I'm
shit.
not. Nigga, what the fuck?
As we move on,
Hey,
co-main
Smokey
event.
over there taking a shit.
Oh shit. As we move on, we have Island God Averb versus the Knoxville Nightmare A Ward.
I need something to drink.
I know nobody has ever called him that in life, but fuck it, I just did it, and nobody can whoop my ass. Praise the Lord, A Ward. Like I said, so this battle has so much hype around it into a grudge that I didn't even know existed. But for some reason, I feel like it goes back for like 6 generations. Like I feel like somebody in somebody's ancestry was sleeping with somebody's mama. Like this is really, really a deep dislike, at least from appearances wise. And it's filtered over to where it's become kind of silly to it becomes very intricate to it's a lot of shit woven into the threads of this battle. ARP is a mastermind when it comes to booking, and Averb is a mastermind when it comes to promo. And both of these gentlemen are masterminds when it comes to this shit called battle rap. Recent transactions, A Ward has been more active. I think Averb has had, and both of when it cut, Averb's last battle is Suge. Great performance. A Ward's last battle that I watched was Vixen. I can't say that was his last battle, but the one that I watched was Vixen. So putting those two against each other, performance versus performance, A Ward electrified a big stage, but Verb was surgical in that small room. I got to go Verb 2-1 in the setting. I think Ward is going to do amazing. I think Verb will respect Ward after this. And I think Verb will actually fight extremely hard to win this battle. I got a verb and the experience 2-1. Envy, what you got?
Experience.
Yes, experience.
Experience. Okay? So because of experience, you got a verb 2-1 because of experience.
I didn't say it was
N-
just because of
Not
experience.
we
I
talking
didn't say
about
it was just.
practice,
I didn't say nothing about. I mean, first of
not
all,
a game.
it's
Practice.
first of all, if we talking about that, if you're going to use the word practice, you're going to have to talk about games. And if you talk about games, nobody's had more games than Verb, be they home or away. You can't go to any part of this country and talk about a legend in battle rap and they not have Verb on the resume. Verb has done things when it comes to battles and it comes to, and so when we talk about that, experience plays a factor. There's not a situation he hasn't seen. There's not a situation, there's not a there's not a puncher, there's not an unorthodox style, there's not a style that is unique enough that this man has not seen. So yes, experience plays a factor in it. Damn it.
If that's the case, the Source will be the greatest battle rapper ever.
I didn't say it was the only thing that played a factor. I said it was a factor.
But
Damn
if
it.
you well, okay, so let me ask you this. Let me ask you this in all seriousness. Besides experience
Yes.
and beside experience aside, what is the key factor that A Verb is literally going to beat the shit out of A Ward?
He raps better than A Ward.
He raps better
He
than A
raps
Ward.
better than A Ward. Yes.
He raps better. Okay.
In the sport of professional battle rap,
Mm-hmm.
A Ward is not as good as a Verb in
As far as rapping ability,
as far as
correct?
rapping ability. As
Okay, is
far as
rapping ability.
let me go a little bit. I want to go further because
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
jump all out the damn window. Fuck it, because A Ward is a very talented individual. A Ward is charismatic. A Ward is got the Stone Cold Steve Austin ability of battle rap. He is the fun, loving, unorthodox dude who does shit his own way. He might not be technical. He might not be surgical. You might not look to him for a 5-star match or a 5-star battle every time you see him. But when you do see him, you respect the shit out of him because he fought and he did what he did his own way. He is that. He is that. He is that dude. And I give him nothing but props and respect for that. But that goddamn nigga Verb is the goddamn Undertaker. There's a different situation that he has not seen. There's not shit this motherfucker hasn't seen. So when you take that and you say, what can you do? Okay, so Verb can rap better. I think Verb can scheme better. I think, well, if you want to tie that in with rap, okay, so we'll take styles and we'll put that all together. Verb knows how to switch the difference between a rapid pace, fast paced, punch in and out, type of round against somebody like what did he do against B Dot? But that was on a main stage. Then turn around and look at what he did to Twerk in a volume. Like he has the ability to switch back and forth, and it's seamless. You can't say that about A Ward. A Ward can't do what he did at Chrome in a small room like that. He can't have it that electrifying. He can electrify, but
I
not that
mean,
electrifying.
but if A Ward came in the game and made noise and woke niggas up early,
We doing this.
isn't that?
We doing this shit. We doing this shit. That's what we doing. We gonna do this shit. Now I said that to say this, Verb. You shot at my sister recently on Twitter, and I don't fuck with that, but that is what it is. You know, shout out to my sister, shout out to my sister Jamie, shout out to my sister Jamie. But nah, for real though, like I said, y'all, we like Verb is just tactical like that. Tactical. I got Verb in this battle 2-1.
All right. Envy, do you have anything to say before I say everything that I have to say?
I want you to go first because I'm muting. I'm mute.
Okay, now JT, all legacy aside, Verb is like that. He's dead. I'm in agreement as far as everybody having Verb at least in their top 5 or top 10 because
Fact.
he is a great rapper.
It's a
I
fact.
will give you that. I will give you that. The one thing that I don't like about this entire lead up to the battle,
Mm-hmm.
promo ain't promo no more.
That's true.
This has gotten a little bit personal for A Ward to the point to where he's probably going to lose his religion over this battle. So A Ward, this might be the first battle you hear A Ward say "fuck you, you bitch." Like you might hear that. You might hear that in this battle because it got to that point. Now I say that to say this. Yes, Verb is Captain Marketable or whatever the fuck you want to call him when it comes down to promo. But if your promo is has nothing to do with battle rap, does that overshadow the fact that you might be a little bit scared? A Ward, think about it. A Ward needs this win, and he's not gonna let Verb have it easy. I don't say what you want, say what you will. A Ward is not gonna let Verb beat the shit out of him like that. He's not gonna do that.
I agree with that. I
He is
agree with
going
that.
to he is going to fight. But this fight might end up with A Ward pulling out the deuce for the first time from the boot and just shooting off the hip. He's not gonna play with this man. This man is this promo has gotten personal to the fact to where it's like I like to be honest, bro, that shit kind of made me lose interest in the battle. Because it's not
I'm
battle rap promo.
yeah,
It's
and
it's
I'm gonna
it's
be
other
honest.
it's other bullshit attached to it. And I personally don't like that as a fan, but
Right,
I get it when it comes down to promoing your brand.
right.
However, there's a limit that you cross when you go down a certain road, and Verb traveled down that road a few times. It might be a little bit different. Yes, we've seen what Bird can do in each aspect, in each element of each type of the coast on this God-given earth of ours. But when you play with a nigga family, when you play with a nigga name, and you know about playing with, you know about that.
I
That
do.
that it's a different type of animal that comes out. I feel like that's gonna be the night where A Ward say fuck Christianity as a whole, and he's gonna really beat the shit out of A Word. But and he's not going. He's going to go to God. He's going to pray for forgiveness, and everything is going to be right in the world. But he gonna sin that night. He gonna sin that night. Well, I'm telling you, it got serious. It got serious, and that's the one thing that I have to take away from this battle. That promo ain't promo. You really done tried some shit. So now it's
I
like it's going it looked like it might head the other direction. I'm not discrediting Verb and anything that he do, but when you play with a nigga like that, nah. Nah, you won't even respect that as a man. No, bro. No. I'm
I
sorry.
I will say this. Rapping wise, I feel that A Ward Neither side. I'm gonna say this. This is the easiest way for me to
Mhm.
put it. 3 rounds of racial bars from Verb is not going to win him this battle, and 3 rounds of gay bars is not going to win A Ward this battle.
That's a fact. I would 100% agree with you with that.
Now, that being said, do with that what you will. I have A Verb 2-1, and I stand on my predictions. If he comes in there with that and hits ass, I'ma call it what it is. I'm the
Yeah,
most
you ain't gonna
realistic.
sugarcoat the shit. I don't like.
I will
Yeah, I
call
know
it
you
what
ain't
it
gonna
is.
sugarcoat the shit. It is like, bitch, if his ass is ass, and if Verb
Right, that's
win,
a
I
fact.
I gotta call it straight, man. Like, there's no bias with any of these damn battles, except for you and Young
That's
Ill, but that's not the point.
Hey,
But the
there's no
point
bias
is,
there. I'm kind of a Young Gill fan. That's true. I'm kind of a Young Gill fan. I ain't gonna
kind of
lie.
my ass. You
I don't
said
know nothing about
you said
the
a
man.
whole scheme from a battle that I don't even know by heart.
I ain't got nothing to
Y-
do with that. That ain't
You got
we
everything to
focus.
do with it because you said it. The fuck? All right,
Well,
man.
We
it's my
talking
turn
about
now.
we
Anyway,
focusing. We are
anyway,
focusing on grown type shit. Now let's move
Envy,
on
what
to
you
the
got to say, bro?
So personally, I don't care. I know JT's going to feel away, but at the end of the day, opinions are opinions. I don't like what Verb is turned into. I don't like it. I don't know what the premise is. I don't understand any of it at all. And it's lessened his talent to me personally. I feel like people don't give a fuck, and they stopped giving a fuck a long time ago. And he made people stop giving a fuck. You bitch and complain when shit don't go your way. You're damn near like disaster in that sense when you complain about.
Oh, now come on now.
Wait,
That's too
wait.
far.
I let you niggas
Whoa!
talk.
That's
I
too
let you
far.
niggas talk. Let you niggas talk. No, we're not gonna do this. God damn it!
Talk your shit.
I remember a space very, very vividly where Surf, free to wave, he
Freedom
made
waves.
some very valid points to the A Verb where he said, and I quote, "You're very talented. But niggas be really making their life on this nigga for real, for real. Like their careers get made off of Averb. Yeah, Averb just seen a lot of the greats, a lot of the goats, and he ain't beat a lot of these niggas. He
Oh no,
did.
that's not true.
Mook is still rapping his third round as we speak.
That we ain't got nothing to do with that. That ain't got nothing to do with us. That ain't got nothing to do with us.
He
No,
barely he barely beat Lux, and they're still debated that he lost to Lux.
that's a fact. But Lux is still debated against Hollow.
That's cool and all. But Hollow actually fought a nigga that is still debated. But you are debating who won. People are still debating if he won. Not who won, just if. I don't like this verb that he's turned into. Since the moment this nigga battled who? Who was that? Who the fuck was it when he started turning into a diva? And it's gotten progressively worse. Lux. The moment he battled Lux and he got on this I'm on Mount Rushmore gimmick, it's ran its course now. You don't take ops seriously. Then when you do take ops seriously and you get your ass whooped, you label it as hate. No, just take a loss. You're a king, right? They fall, bitch. Stop acting so brand new. You've been here too long. He's been here too long, bro. There's a humbleness that Verb should have at this point in his career where it should make you want to see Verb when he steps on stage. Promo shit aside, Verb's attitude as far as where battle rap is and the way he statuses himself in battle rap as this I've beaten everybody. Shut up. You've lost a lot. K-Shine made sure the hole was so big that they could walk through. You like shut up. Like there's a lot of shit that happened to Verb. There's a lot. There's a lot that's happened to Verb, sir.
But
Verb does
Bird
not
took
go
it, cut
unstable.
Twerk's gut, and lift the stomach the same motion, lift the stomach the same motion the garage lift up.
Like Verb, and then here's the craziest part.
We just gonna
A
skip over
Ward,
the
wait, A Ward is not by bro. It's a it's a bad omen in the air right now. I got a feeling A Ward, it's not even him losing his religion. I feel like this is going to be the one time, and I mean the one time, A Verb gets beat so bad that he can't even come up with a feasible excuse. You know how Verb loses and pulls an excuse out of his ass on why he lost? This gonna be the first time you hear this nigga stutter in an interview. I mean, because you know how these motherfuckers be when and he white, he gonna start talking like Mook. I hate it for him. I hate it here. A Verb is ass to me right now, personally. Say what you want, say what you will. A Verb is ass to me at this point, and I feel like A Ward, A Verb, they have just replaced the word behind the fucking A at this goddamn point. I love A Verb's talent. I love what he's done for the culture. I will never take away any type of credit this nigga's made, but I do know for a fact he gets his ass whooped a profuse amount. He's shed more blood than he spilt blood. There is more bullet holes in this nigga than there is in anybody else in this culture.
well, you get shot when you in the field enough. You
No,
can't get
well,
if you ain't in the
nigga,
field, you
learn to
can't get
duck.
shot.
This nigga ain't ducked a bullet because he stands in the middle of the street
But
with a
bro, the
starter
more
pistol.
wars you win, the more bullet wounds you gonna take.
JT, but how many niggas is gonna get shot when you stand in the middle of the street with a starter pistol and these niggas got switches? Don't worry, I'll wait. Yeah, it hit different. I know. With that being said, A Ward 2-1.
Envy 2-1. That was an impeccable argument. Jesus Christ. Oh man. And JT, you ought to be ashamed of your damn self trying to defend that bullshit.
I don't want to hear
You
you.
get
No,
shot if you in the field enough.
you do. That's the only way you can get shot is if you in
JT,
the
you damn
field.
near just made a Rashad argument. I don't
Hey,
like
make
it.
no damn Rashad. The hell no.
I don't like it.
Nah.
I don't like it.
I don't give nah. That's the only way. You can't get hit unless you've been in some fights. Like the more fights you win, the more it increases your chance of getting knocked the hell out. But you have to be in the fight first. That means he had to be willing to go to war that many times to take them amount of bullet
And
wounds.
then you said some shit
Option.
too. And then you said some shit that pissed me off. You said that Aver is a better rapper than
He
A Ward.
is.
Wait, JT. How many niggas has beaten the shit out of Verb that he was a better rapper than JT? He's a better rapper than K Shine. Shine walked this nigga. He walked the shit out of it. He walked this nigga. He turned Verb to an onomatopoeia that night, God damn it.
Fuck you. Okay, that was fuck you.
Oh, let's go. Fuck that. Oh shit.
All right, moving on to the main event.
Nah, don't move on. He ain't get his prediction yet. Nah, nigga, you said that whole fuck ass intro. Dude. Dude.
Moving on to the main event.
This nigga still won't move on. Alright, you got it.
Shit. Oh shit. But no, I got burned 2-1. But anyway, on to the main event. I'm excited. The face off of this one was amazing. It's great to see two men at the top of their game and show respect to each other. We've got Pontiac's own Ill Will versus St. Louis's own Hitman Holla. And this one is going to be one of them ones I do believe. This is worthy of being main event. This is Hitman's third. I think this might be Ill Will's third, if I'm not mistaken. This one, it's I think this is where Ill really starts to get those names of that tier. He already has battled Calico, but like Ill Will for some reason, as long as he's been in the game, still is looking at trying to get names. But his talent is not of that caliber to where he should be searching for names. So that tells me a lot about what I need to know about people who have not battled Ill Will. Um, I really fuck with Ill Will. He came off of a great battle against 40. He's come off of a good battle against Hollow and one of my favorite battles of the year so far, but a battle of the year contender. That's as far up to date as I am with his with his resume. Hitman coming off of his last three battles, not including the battles he does for bags and bodies, but is let's see, we have him versus Cassidy, which I have him winning 2-1. We have him versus Calico. I have a debatable 2-1 either way. And then him versus Easy, in a very unpopular opinion, I have it as a debatable 2-1 for Hitman as well. However, I am my debatability comes for Hitman in the third round, and I understand anybody that tells me no, I have Easy. I'm not going to argue that point to you. That's cool. I understand why. I personally fuck with Hitman's material. I fucked with his rapping ability. I do think that if Hitman had have put more of his first round throughout the rest of that battle, the battle looks different. But off of what we got, I do have Hitman 2-1 in that battle. And I'm not alone in my line of thinking. There are other people who share this thought. So I will pass it off to the rest of you gentlemen. I bid you a day.
It's a do, first of all. But
I do
um,
mean the same shit that you know what? All right, you got it.
yeah.
You
But
day, whatever.
anyway, I can't call this battle. I honestly cannot call this battle. Ill Will is a different type of animal on the big stage, as well as Hitman. If you're talking about performance, this is the battle to actually talk about. They both perform at spectacular levels. They both are extraordinary writers. This battle is going to be my battle of the night. I, if I had to choose, I would edge it to Ill Will, but it's not going to be easy. But yeah, that's what I have as far as that battle. That battle is going to be very, very close. It's probably going to be one of those rewatchable things. I don't think Hitman can beat the shit out of Ill Will. I don't think Ill Will can beat the shit out of Hitman. So this is going to be a debatable classic in my personal opinion. But I would have to edge it to Ill Will if I had to choose.
Envy.
Before I answer what my prediction is, how many people have battled Cassidy since he came back?
3 people. Goods, Arsenal, Hitman.
Consensus on that.
The consensus on that is Cassidy is two. It's a debatable 2-1 with the battles. I'm sorry, 1 and 2, because the only one that they argue is the one is him and Hitman. But the consensus is he clearly lost the other two. There was a talk for a minute that him and Goods was debatable, but for the most part, it's Goods, Arsenal, 2, and him and Hitman goes back and forth between who you ask. I see what you're doing, by the way. I see where you're going here.
Who the fuck loses to Cassidy? There's nothing. I dare you. I will leave the god. Ooh, I leave this motherfucker. I will walk smooth the flying fuck off. You tell me what in every bit of the fuck does Cassidy say that Hitman should have been. We're having a debate conversation 2 years later on if he won or not. I'm sick of these niggas and this half-ass winning shit, and then we still try to make excuses for these motherfuckers. He lost to Cassidy.
He didn't lose.
Cassidy's 1-2 on a comeback, and one of the ones out the two is it.
But you gotta remember too. You gotta look at.
No.
You gotta look at what people went over though, bro. Come on. You gotta look at what this dude literally took and said, "Where was I?" And niggas cheered for that bullshit. Like, are we really gonna sit here and hold?
Let me explain something to you, JT.
No, it's basically this.
JT,
hold on.
I'm gonna be a real nigga about this situation, right? And
go ahead.
You can debate me if you want. I don't really give too many goddams because there ain't a damn for me to give. If you are such a goat here, and there is nobody that can fuck with you, because what you say in all your promos is that's why they hate Hitman, because they can't fuck with me. But you lost to Cassidy. There is nothing you are going to be able to tell me with a straight face, even if it came from Hitman himself. He could look me dead in the eyes and say, I beat Cassidy. I would laugh so hard that I would pee. Why the fuck? So between Averb and Hitman, what the fuck are we doing here? What are we doing?
Okay. Let's be for real. Let's just be for real and what it is. Okay. So let's be for real. Let's cut the bullshit. Let's be for real. So this is what happened with Cassidy Hitman. And quiet as it's kept, nobody won't say the shit. I'll fucking say it, and I don't give a fuck who don't like it. Cassidy came out and was not as bad as what people expected. He actually was just a little bit better. Hold up. He was just a little bit better than what people expected. Hitman shows up and is not as good as what we expected. But Hitman out-rapped Cassidy that night and won that battle. People didn't like what they got because it was complete opposite. And that's why people say what they did. It's okay to not like the battle and tell the truth. The man won the damn battle. Hitman won that fucking battle 2-1 and is being extremely generous giving Cassidy the fucking one. That's all.
The fact that niggas are even losing a round to Cassidy. In this present day, you losing a round to Cassidy doesn't make sense. Maybe it's me. But that's the equivalent of a nigga like real sick losing one round to O Solo. How the fuck does that make sense?
Well, that's because O Solo with one nigga, he brought two niggas and two. Never mind. Go ahead.
If you're as good as you're supposed to be, this is why I say some of these vets, they get the bullshit respect that they get because this is the shit that you do. You get a nigga like Cassidy. Personally, Hitman beating Cassidy's ass should be the most viral battle rap moment in life. Let's call it what it is. Hitman is a performance-based battler who has bars slickly and knows how to control a room. There should have been no reason 3 rounds between you and Cassidy gets one of them. Any of them. I don't care what round. Well, you know Hitman's only good for one round. That's his motherfucking fault. I'm tired of us giving these battle rappers these bullshit-ass excuses for the way they approach battles. We did it to Surf. You know what he did? He changed the shit. He came back and he started beating the shit out of niggas. And now what? Oh well, no. There's no excuse now. Every nigga that called him out for the bullshit he did got their ass whooped. The only nigga who didn't get their ass whooped because he just so happened to get locked up before he got shot in the face was Averb's punk ass. Between Hitman and Averb, their status will never be taken away. You can't take away no work from these niggas. But at the end of the day, certain shit has to be addressed. Hitman should not be losing to Cassidy. Averb should not be fire everywhere the fuck else. But then the last time we see you on URL, you had a dominant, performance in the consensus space, but you still lost the ship. Whether it's debatable or not, you still lost the ship. Because if y'all can debate it, you lost. The time before that, you battled Hollow. Your career has gotten diminished so bad that you are now obligated to surprise battles in New York. I'm sick of this shit here. What are we
That
doing?
was in New York. That was in Charlotte. And it was like a makeup thing. They just put it together because it was the anniversary of they 2-round battle because it was 2 the first time. So they had the 1 to finish it. And that was the best battle on the damn card that night, too. Let's not talk like. All right, go ahead.
I got ill will 2-1 because it's already pretty much decided because the fans are so fucking fickle. Oh, we're gonna just give Hitman the first round as long as he does a remix. I'm so sick of this remix shit. So what are you gonna do in that small room? Because you can't remix in those small rooms because don't nobody want to hear that shit. They want to hear you fucking rap. They want to hear you rap. They want to hear you rap. They don't want your performance is not gonna carry you in a small room.
Don't act like he don't know that.
Who? Show me
Hitman. Don't act like Hitman don't know that.
He know that. He know that. He right. Hitman know that. Right. He know
Hitman
that.
get busy in a small room. What you mean?
Yeah. Hitman get big. Hitman ain't been in a small room since he found out that he gets paid for a bigger room. That motherfucker ain't been nowhere in a small room unless he's hosting that bitch.
The nigga battle Bill in a small room. What the fuck?
That nigga
He battled Bill in a small room
because he battled Bill in somebody's apartment complex. We're gonna say that was somebody that
it wasn't an apartment complex. That wasn't the Believe place. That was Closure shit. That was a small venue. Yeah, he battled in a small room.
And the blue room was smaller.
He been battled in small rooms. He battled Big T in small room.
You're telling
Cortez.
me so Closure is the same size.
This brief argument is brought to you by Royalty Mobile Auto Detailing. Y'all continue. I'm just doing promo.
It is. It's there. It's of the same caliber. It's the only thing is it was the appearance of a stage there, but it was still a small room. There's only about 200 people in there. Maybe 200-300. I don't know. It might have been 3, but it was about 200-300 people.
Guess what? I can promise you this. And this goes to show the ARP. I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. It ain't got nothing to do with the weed. This is just my battle rap opinion on battle rap shit. ARP is gonna do some petty shit because I feel like keep the blue room the way it's been. If there's more people than it's regularly in that fucking blue room, in particular, that's for one reason. Hitman ain't gonna be able to thrive if it ain't that many people in that bitch. It's hard for their bullshit bars to get over too many niggas' heads if it ain't that many motherfuckers in the room.
This part of the argument is brought to you by The Price of Drama. Go read the book. It's on Amazon.
I hate black people. All right, so anyway, that's what we got. We appreciate you guys. Real quick as we wrap up, this, in my opinion, is the card of the night. I mean, card of the night. Shit, this is the card of the year candidate for me. This is my card of the summer. If everything delivers the way I believe that it will. Before we close out. Real quick, what we got coming up. I know both of you gentlemen are on Nightmare on Melanin Street coming up October 7th in the Twitter Spaces card.
Definitely the 27th.
I said the 27th.
You said October 7th.
Oh,
you forgot the 2.
20. Oh yeah. Shout out to Edabella.
You forgot the 2. Shout out to Edabella. Shout out to
Right.
TK's YouTube page.
Yeah.
Shout out to me
Yeah.
because I mix shit.
Yeah. You
Shout out
always
to
putting
Elder
shit.
Bellas.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Anyway, but
Shout out
like
to
I
the
said,
modern melanin.
make sure that y'all go ahead and tap in with that. Nemo, go ahead, talk about your art real quick. Envy, then talk about your art real quick.
Well, I don't really have nothing to say about my app,
Mm-hmm.
to be honest with you. I'm
Mm-hmm.
glad I'm battling Natty. This is the first time that I can honestly say I'm battling myself.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's what he don't know, but he gonna find out. He really
Nah.
my son for real.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Not
We
not
gonna
not.
talk about it. We gonna talk about it.
Okay.
October 27th. Salute Natty. He a real nigga. Salute Natty.
That's a fact. That's a
But
fact.
we got some shit to talk about for real, for real.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Main event envy. You know what's good with you? How you doing? I heard you got somebody coming up, a little bit of a rematch. In fact, grudge match. Hit it with the remix right there for you since you talked about Hollow earlier. So, what we got?
Who, me? Oh,
Yeah, you. That who would be you? Yes, sir.
October 27th.
Versus Rashad the God and Twitter Spaces. You gotta sell it there, Envy.
October 27th.
Yeah. Right. All right. Thank you guys for tapping in with Lights Out. We will see you guys back here when it's time to recap. And odds are I'm probably going to regret half of the shit that I said today, but fuck it. I said it and I say it again. Nuggles. All right. No, peace. We'll see y'all. Thank y'all for tapping in with us. Y'all have a great day.